Hi, I'm Veronica Swanson.
I'm Oliver Bestel.
And I'm Danica Swanson.
And we are the creators of Amtrak the Game.
We invented the game as passengers on an Amtrak train.
And we're here today to show you how to play. The Amtrak deck is meant for 1 to 4 players. For more than 4 players, a second deck is recommended. To begin the game, take the top card from a shuffled deck and place it face up to start the discard pile. To lay a track, each player will draw 3 cards from the deck and place them face up in the order that they were drawn. Rail, tie, rail.
At each turn, players can make one of 3 moves with their own track. First off, they could switch one of their rails with their tie. Or they can draw a card from the pile and use that card to either replace one card in their hand or discard it. Replaced cards are also discarded. The third option is to draw the top card from the discard pile and use it to replace any card in their hand. Again, replaced cards are discarded. When a player's rails match, they must make a face-up pile of their cards with the tie on top. Then the player lays another track and takes another turn. This can continue until a player's turn does not result in a car. As you've just seen, every player places their cards in a row to form their own Amtrak.
Every car belongs to one of 2 fleets. In single-level cars, the rails and the tie do not match in rank. This is an example of a single-level car. In bi-level cars, the tie and the rails do match in rank. This is an example of a bi-level car. When stacking a bi-level car, it's recommended that you show at least one of the ties, or the rails, so that other players remember that it is a bi-level car. Car types are determined by their ties. In a crew car, you can have an engineer king, conductor queen, or any type of jack. In a passenger card, you can have any number card or an ace. And in a substitute car, the tie is a joker.
When a player draws the deck's final card, their turn ends the game. Any unassembled tracks are discarded. Car values are determined by type and fleet. Single-level crew cars are worth 11 points. Single-level passenger cars are worth their number value. Aces are worth 1 point. Single-level substitute cars are worth 0 points. Bi-level cars are worth double their value. Bi-level crew cars are worth 22 points. And bi-level passenger cars are worth double their value. In this case, this would be worth 8. Bi-level substitute cars, which are possible when using more than one deck, are worth still 0 points.
Now, at the end of the game, when you're totaling up your points, you can award yourself bonus points if you happen to have created a full-staff Amtrak. A full-staff Amtrak train is one with at least one passenger car and one of each of the 3 different types of crew cars. That's one king car, one queen car, and one jack car. Now, there are 3 different types of full-staff Amtrak trains. Like I said, you'll notice each of these has at least one passenger car and at least one of each of the type of crew cars, a king, a queen, and a jack. In this example, the substitute cars take in the place of a jack in order to create a full-staff Amtrak. Substitute cars can also take the places of queens, kings, or non-ace passenger cars. That'll be important in a minute here. Here we have an example of a Silver Meteor. Now that's a full-staff Amtrak with only single-level cars. Silver Meteors are earned 25 bonus points at the end of the game. So in this example, you'd have 11, 11, 11, 2 added together, which is 35, plus the Silver Meteor bonus of 25, making this train worth 60 points. An Empire Builder is an example of a full-staff Amtrak with at least one bi-level car, in this case, the 8 car. Empire Builder trains earn 50 bonus points besides the usual value of the train. So we have 11, 11, 11, 16, plus that 50 point bonus to earn 99 points total for this train. Acilas are full staff Amtrak trains with only single level cars, only aces for passenger cars, and at least 2 of these ace passenger cars. Now these Acilas earn 50 points per ace passenger car. In this example, we have 11, 11, 0, 1, 1, plus 100 for these 2 ace passenger cars, equaling 124 points total, this car being the winner. If we had another ace, you'd add 150. If you had 4 aces, you'd have 200 bonus points, and so on and so forth. Now, as I said, the substitute car can only take the place of any type of crew car or any non-ace passenger car. This would not be an example of an Acila because you don't have 2 ace passenger cars. You only have 1, and this would be taking the place of a jack, queen, or king.
If 2 or more Amtraks are of equal value, discard their car's ties and recalculate their values using one of each car's rails. In this instance, both Amtrak trains are worth 24 points. To recalculate, remove the top card from each train and determine their new value. Note that when you remove the top card from this one, it's no longer a bi-level car. Now, recalculate their new values. In this case, this one would be worth 15, and this train would be worth 33. Only the players whose Amtrak trains are involved in the tie participate in the tie breaking. One of these players will be the winner.
Now, to play Amtrak the Game alone, you set it up as usual, with a shuffle deck in the middle and a discard pile beside that deck. Now, before laying your own track, you have to place 3 cards from this shuffle deck and put them on the opposite side of the deck as your discard pile. Then you're able to lay your track. Now, with this single-player version of the game, you are able to go first. In this case, perhaps I'll take the top card from the discard pile to make my first car. Then I'll draw another track, lay another track, and keep playing. Now, at the end of my turn, it becomes my hypothetical opponent's turn. Whenever it's their turn, you simply take a top card from the shuffle deck and place it face down on this pile, and then it's your turn again. You can never interact with this pile, you never see these cards, it simply helps to deplete the deck. The game ends as usual when the center deck is completed. The object of the game is to create a full staff Amtrak before that happens. Challenge yourself to create a Silver Meteor, an Empire Builder, or an Acila. So thanks for watching.
Hope you had fun, and good luck playing Amtrak the Game.